Okay, I think it worked. Now we get this screen. Now we go here. Now we run the intro. And let's see. We have life. Now, I won't be able to look at the chat, so I'm going to need you to monitor the chat for me if that's possible.
Bad money. Can they hear us?
Yeah, we're live now.
Okay, we're live.
We'll give everybody a second to show up. Yeah, there it is. Good. It worked. All right. Oh, man, this is good.
I have a couple of text messages to send. Hold on. Pause the bus, as they say.
Oh, I guess there's technically games to pick this week. Oh, my God. It's all becoming very real.
Mm-hmm. Right. Texts have been sent. Let me go pop it on my phone and read some chat potentially. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that thing again where I'm the only one in chat for a hot second.
That's fine. I'm not here for the views. I'm here for my homie.
Yeah, you damn right. Absolutely. All right, messages have been sent. My boss just liked my text message, so he might be in here. Although my mom's calling me. Can't have that happening. Let me text her.
My mom's calling me. Welcome to the mom podcast. Let's talk to our mom's podcast. Does the chat thing work? Maybe it does.
It didn't interrupt us too bad. There's Brian.
Oh, beautiful. I was about to say, oh, Brian. God damn it. Let's go. Turn this shit down. Let's get going.
America's favorite football commentators. Brian, that's high praise. That's high praise, brother.
This is America's podcast. Oh my God. Good news, everyone. We remembered the password. Finally, after 3 years. What's going on, Spencer?
What's up, Daryl?
Holy shit. Can you believe it?
It has been a grip.
It has, man. How's your life going, dude?
It's good, man.
We haven't spoken in 3 years. We haven't talked to each other. Never played Magic together. Haven't done anything. This is the first time we've seen each other in years.
He's lying, by the way.
Yes.
But no, man, it's been good, man. It's been, football. Has it started over here on the?
Oh, we're live. Yeah, we're good. It should be going.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It might be behind for you, but we're definitely good because I can see the side on my side.
Cool. Excellent. Wonderful.
Things have changed.
Oh, things have changed, brother. My camera should be much better this time around.
Yeah, I was gonna say because now you have an upgraded setup, right?
I do.
Let me get this.
I know I feel like I'm slouching. I feel like I'm.
That's fine.
But no, man, it's been good, man. Still in the same spot I was in. I think the last time we recorded, we hadn't moved to this unit. I used to live on the third floor. Now I live on the first floor, but I'm still in the same apartment complex. So, but yeah, man, it's
love that.
Ready for football, brother.
College football is very different than it was. The entire world of college football has more.
Very different than it was.
The last time we were here, was pre-NIL. The last time we were here...
Well, NIL had just kicked off when we got started.
The last time we were here, you couldn't go to the NFL then come back. That is a thing that is happening
and
now.
You can't do that now because the SEC and the Big Ten came out with rules today
that
says if you do that, you will get in trouble. So,
yeah. So actually, I'm glad you mentioned that because I have some stuff to report on that. So, yeah. So Let me do a little
Unfortunately,
swappy
my
swap.
team was going to be one of the benefactors of doing that.
Yeah. So the Big Ten says absolutely not. We're not doing that shit. The SEC said no, absolutely not. We're not doing that shit. Basically, if you have, as it has always been, gone to the NFL in any way, shape, or form, signed a contract, things like that. I don't think it's exactly specific if you where they draw the line, right? Because I think there's a couple athletes, like I think there was a lineman from Texas that like did a training camp and came back, like didn't sign a contract, but like practice. So like, does that work? I think a lot of that. So the Big 12 is the Big 10 says no, SEC says no. Big 12 is apparently going to say no. Lane Kiffin says yes. Lane Kiffin is like, yeah, why not?
Of course, Lane Kiffin would say yes.
Mm-hmm. That's your school, man.
The team at school. I mean, if he didn't do it, somebody else was going to do it. Obviously.
I don't know.
But like, somebody was going to do it. But like, it just happens to be the team I cheer for has got like the big bad three of head coaches right now. We've got Lane Kiffin, Will Wade, and Ken Mulkey.
If there was a school that if Deshaun Watson decided to go back to college, LSU would be the only place he could go safely.
Yeah.
Because if the Browns fans were being too mean, he would go back to LSU. I feel like that's where he would go. Now, if he had done a different crime like wrecking his car, he would have gone to Georgia. But the point is, he would be at LSU.
Absolutely.
So
I would like to say, as an LSU, fan and supporter, that we wouldn't let someone who did the things he done around our beer, but
Deshaun Watson it's crazy to see how far he has fallen, because if you remember, there was a couple years ago where the Texans were making the playoffs and he was pretty excellent, and like, it's not just
game against the Chiefs,
right, like
they were up
it's
like 24-10 and then ended up losing.
It's not just that he did a terrible thing, because he did a terrible thing, and I think everyone sort of understands like that is shit, right? And like, it's hard to forgive that, period. I think it would do him a lot of favors if maybe he apologized, but he hasn't really done that. But it's that in conjunction with the fact that he's just not entertaining to watch at all, and he's not.
But people were mean to him, and
right?
That's worse than what he did.
Exactly. Just Brian says Georgia should be sponsored by an insurance company.
No, but like, for real,
you're in good
like,
hands.
I think that when we're talking, now we're in this big NIL era of college football, and we're in this big, NFL players get, and I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I think that maybe at NFL teams, because you're an employee, NFL teams are companies. If you're an employee of this company, they should have company vehicles. And if you're on time on company property, right, you should have to drive a company vehicle. And I know they take buses to get to and from hotels, but like, you can pull in, we'll have like a player parking lot, and you can park here, and then whatever big car manufacturer sponsors your team, like Cowboys have Ford, obviously. There's a fleet of like single cab F-150s out here, or like. But that only covers.
That only covers the amount of time they go from and to and from practice and to and from games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like, logistically, it probably wouldn't make a hell of a lot of sense, but like, I definitely think colleges should be doing it. Like, if you're going to start treating these players like employees, hey, if you're on my property, you're going to drive this car.
Yeah.
Because I know y'all are making millions in NIL, and y'all want to drive your Lambo trucks and your and your whatever. But
yeah, that just gets sticky.
In trouble for speeding, so. But that's a slippery slope.
It is, but it's a different time. I think it's a weird place because we're in a spot where the integrity of the game is so fragile. Like it truly. Before the NCAA, as you know, for years, really championed this idea of amateurism, where it was like, no, this is very much, it is a college sport. These are amateurs, they're not professional. They're professional now. They're semi-professional, but they are professional at this point, because that's the definition. Is it not the definition of getting paid to do something? Is that, let me go look this up. Now I'm crazy. Hang on, professional definition.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That'd be nice. A person who is paid to do a job that requires special training, education, or skill rather than doing a hobby. It's a job, right? So they are, in fact, semi-professional, and I think that matters, But it's a different time, man.
and every time. I do think here's what's gonna happen, right? We've hit like we're at the beginning, and there was like no guardrails on any of this, like at all. And so everybody's like, oh, there's like no rules. We can do whatever we want. So y'all got y'all's couple of years of doing whatever the hell you want. I think they're gonna rein it in a little bit, and we're gonna come out the other side of this in like 2 or 3 years, maybe 4 years. And once they um, they'll throw some rules on it, and it'll go back to being kind of how it was. But
I don't
other than
know.
that, like I don't know.
I think at this point, Pandora's box has been opened, and we do have to go down this path of like how crazy is it going to get, right? I think you're starting to see some
I
of the
think
very
it's gonna get
real.
crazier before it.
Yeah, I think
Like
this
what?
is some of the first real pushback of like, no, we're not going to allow it to go in reverse. Like once you with an NFL team,
Yeah.
and obviously this is just the conference. This is just the ads and conferences right now saying no.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it is.
The NCAA could come back and veto that. Like they could be like, hey, like the individual conferences could be like, you can't play at any of our schools, but like the MAC could be like, hey, if you're right there in Cleveland, you tried out for the Browns. It didn't work. Why don't you come over here to like Bowling Green or like
Right,
Kent State
right.
or something like that?
Yeah,
Um,
and it's trying to find a way to, because again, I think we all agree that student athletes should be paid for their time, especially considering how much the university makes off of them, right? But then it just sort of also becomes like, all right, well, we have to draw a line somewhere because at some point it cannot just be NFL junior. You know what I mean?
oh, absolutely.
And so that's a whole thing. But that is what it is. I don't want to talk about that too much more. I want to talk about the season we have ahead of us, expectations,
Oh, it's
bold
brother.
predictions. What do you have? What is your biggest, boldest prediction for college, NFL? What you got?
College. I don't know if I have anything for college, to be honest with you, because like I know when we started this, like it was all we talked about was college, and then our last season we did this, we talked college and NFL.
Mm-hmm.
These last few years, I've watched college, I've focused on college, but I've been much more focused on the NFL these last few years.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, me too.
So Brian says ready for the 126 team.
It can't go above
Well, it's
12.
100
It cannot go above 12.
It cannot go above
No.
12.
I like John Gruden's
but-
idea of having the bubble games like this, like the same week of the bowls, right? You have the bubble games, and like those are I like that idea. But
We are this close. I mean, not that close, but like with all the teams that have moved up from the FCS to the FBS, we are now at 138 FBS teams.
insane.
Here's my idea, and I know
Oh
I've
God,
talked about
conference realignment. Let's do it. We're back, baby.
this. Yeah, if
Ducks win it all. This is the year. Could be.
it very well. I
Are,
think
are
Ducks
the
will be very
Ducks
good this
bringing
year.
their quarterback back? They have the same guy back. I can't remember.
Dante Moore, yeah, I think so.
He's coming back.
But no, let's add 6 more teams, right? 6 more teams, we go to 144.
Right.
We're going to have 12 conferences of 12 teams each. We're going to have the Power 6, Group of 6. And they're going to be paired up together.
So you're looking
So,
for
like,
even numbers.
Yeah. And each conference is going to have 2 divisions. You got the East, West, North, South, depending on how your geography shakes out, or you can call them whatever you want to call them. Like that old, like what do they call it? Like the legends and the whatever division the Big Ten used to be for a few years. The legends and leaders divisions. You can call them whatever you want to call them. But you're going to have 2 divisions of 6 teams each. You're going to play everybody in your division plus 4. You're going to play 9 conference games. Everybody in your division plus 4 teams from the other division on a rotating schedule. The conferences are going to pair off, so it'll be like the Pac-12 and the Mountain West, and then it'll be like the SEC and the Sun Belt, and like the ACC and the American. And we're going to bring relegation to college football. So
You know what I would
let's
love?
say 1 year, and we're going to bring back the old Pac-12. We're going to put all the teams back. And let's say 1 year, like Oregon State and Washington State are the worst 2 teams in the Pac-12, and Boise State and Fresno State are the best 2 teams in the Mountain West. They're going to switch. So now Boise and Fresno will be in the Pac-12, which they are now. They just moved.
Yeah.
But, like, flip it around.
I like the
It
idea.
would be kind of a logistical nightmare, but
Yeah, I like the idea of doing
we've done.
what I forget the exact name. What's the name of the? I don't know it well enough because I don't watch it. But the way that soccer is done, where you have like the main league, like the
Yeah.
Premier League, right? But if
That's what I'm
you're
talking
bad
about, like
enough, you
relegation.
drop out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you
Yeah,
drop out.
exactly.
I like that.
Relegation.
I like that. I think that could be a
so-
lot of fun.
It could be. It would probably be a logistical nightmare. I do have bold predictions for the NFL.
Well, let's hear your bold prediction. Can I get mine out because it is college related?
Yeah.
I think the Cougs make the playoffs. I think Houston goes.
Which ones? Houston.
Yeah.
Houston.
I think they get to the final 12. I was talking to my cousin about that the other day, and they're bringing back some of these starters. They got that coach. They got a lot of talent. I think the Big 12 is very wide open to win. If they could do it, dude, I don't know. Tech is overrated. Don't believe in Tech. Tech will lose games early this year, and they will fall off.
I have another bold prediction about college.
Let's hear it.
I think North Dakota State
Yes.
makes the playoffs.
Yes. North Dakota State will make the playoffs.
That new Mountain West conference is Swiss cheese, brother.
And you know, I'm interested to
We're
see
talking like a 12, 13-time national champion.
who else is in the new Mountain
It's
West.
them, Utah State, it's dude, like their two toughest games are like Air Force and like somebody else. But brother, it's
Air Force, GCU, Hawaii. Man, I imagine having to travel Hawaii for every year. San Jose State, North Dakota State, obviously Utah, Wyoming, maybe. North Dakota State could in fact run through that.
I genuinely think their two toughest games are probably going to be Air Force and UNLV, like genuinely. And if they can win both of those games, I think they could very realistically win the rest of those games. Obviously, some of these some of these teams don't have football programs. Like Grand Canyon doesn't have a football program,
Right.
But like they could win out, brother.
Yeah,
and,
I think so too.
Make the playoff, and they would potentially host a college football playoff game at the Fargo Dome.
Wouldn't that be a fun game day?
The 19,000 seat capacity Fargo Dome.
And they just
might
host
a college football playoff game.
Then they end up hosting like Miami or something goofy, you know.
And they get whooped. Yeah. But like,
hey, at least they could have it at home. Could be special,
they
man.
could have it at home. That's my biggest bold prediction for college.
But that's what college should be, you know. Like there should be some madness that's allowed. I mean, obviously, like it's not basketball where like size and speed matter way more, right? It's harder to scheme up wins in football than it is in basketball, but I think there's, you never know. One year we are going to have that, you know, that team that shouldn't be there make actually a splash, and I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're gonna have the
You're gonna get
storybook team at
Boise
some
State.
point.
Well, Boise State's in a power conference now, so like.
How about Penn State? Oh yeah, I guess we haven't really covered the last couple of years, but yes, Penn State, man. James Franklin's out of there. James Franklin ended up somewhere, right?
Virginia Tech.
That's right. I remember this now.
Speaking of that, I have. He said that UCLA game. Yes, it was. I remember watching that game. I have a crazy.
Oh, that was so much fun. I remember that. They had that motherfucking. Who's the coach at UCLA for that game? Because they fired.
He was like that dude's son.
Yeah.
The announcer is his dad.
Yeah, the Lannister boy. Well, you know, from Game of Thrones.
Neuheisel, is that his last name? Something like that.
He schemed up a big win in a near empty Rose Bowl.
Crazy story about James Franklin and Virginia Tech and Penn State.
Tell me.
So, I just heard about this the other day. So, there was a quarterback who was behind Drew Aller at Penn State, right? He decides when James Franklin leaves that he's going to leave. Oh, it's Bo Perbula. He was the starting quarterback at Mizzou last year.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
He had transferred he used to be at Penn State, and then he transferred to Mizzou, and then when James Franklin got the Virginia Tech job, he had transferred from Mizzou, and he was like, oh, I'm going to go be with James Franklin again, and then he is on Virginia Tech's campus.
Okay.
He is physically on Virginia Tech's campus, while the guy who was the backup to him at Penn State before he went to Mizzou decides that he's going to go take a visit to Virginia Tech as well, and Virginia Tech picked the other guy.
Really?
Who I can't remember the dude's. I think it's something Grunkmeyer maybe. They're both on there, and he had taken he got there in like a day, went there. Bo Pabula was going to commit to Virginia Tech, play for the Hokies, play for James Franklin again.
Mm.
And then they end up picking his former backup from Penn State over him. So then he went on a visit to like
Sheesh.
he went to like 2 or 3 other schools. He went like on like 3 or 4 visits in like a week. So like he's hopping flights back and forth like crazy. There's another, I don't remember what school it was. He went to another school that was like, hey, I want to be here. And they picked another guy over him. Guess where he ends up?
Where's that?
The University of Virginia.
Oh my God.
Now he's going to get to play in a rivalry game against the school and his former
it's beautiful.
coach told him no and picked his backup against
Dude,
him.
Circle that one.
I'm cheering for the Cavaliers and Bo Pabula.
Yeah.
In that game.
Circle that one.
Also,
what was that? Wasn't it Virginia that had the game against Florida State last year where they rushed the field on like the final play?
Mm-hmm.
That was I remember that. That was
like
one of the most that was one of the most insane field rushes I've ever seen. Like the amount of people that came up so fast. Hang on a second, I gotta find
Daryl, I have a trivia question for you.
All right, I'm listening.
I would like.
It was Virginia Tech, right? Wasn't it? They won that game.
It was either Virginia Tech or Virginia, the Cavaliers. I would like for you to guess who the starting quarterback at Georgia Southern will be this year without looking it up.
Tate Martell.
No.
It was a good guess, though.
That would be a great story, but it's not Tate Martell.
Oh, do I get another guess?
You do get another guess. You're not going to get it.
Nick Starkel.
No.
Nick
Starkel.
Stetson Bennett.
No.
Okay. I know he is. That was the joke. I don't know. There was my 3 guesses.
Max Johnson.
Oh, that's right. I heard about this. Yeah, that motherfucker's still playing.
He's been in college football for so long. He was at LSU for Coach O's last game. He was at A&M for Jimbo Fisher's last game, and he was at North Carolina for Mac Brown's last game.
That's crazy.
And now he's still playing college football,
brother,
for Georgia Southern. He's gonna be their starter, bro.
Get it? Hey, I hope he has a good year. I guess. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Georgia Southern's got a motto I like. It says "Get after that ass," and it says "Gata" on the side of their pants.
We're gonna watch the rushing of the field.
Was it Virginia or Virginia Tech? I don't remember.
It was Virginia. I thought it was it was the Cavs. Also, I don't want the
Cavaliers.
Look how immediately it gets the
yes, I remember.
Because they almost stormed the field one time. So like if you look behind, you can see people have already left the stands. So they're just kind of waiting.
Yeah,
this is back when we thought Florida State was going to be good. They fell off hard after this game.
Yes, they did. That new ACC.
Last year was a crazy year, dude. Last year was insane.
It really was, and I wish we'd have been on here talking about it.
Yeah. It was a good year for me as a fan.
Busy.
But
hey, they made the playoff, brother. Good for you.
We were so close. If it hadn't been windy that day, I think we would have won. But I think the wind shut down both teams. They had motherfucking Carson back out there looking like a haunted pencil. That shit made me so mad.
Of Carson back, dude, he looked good.
He looked good. He's gonna
that Hall of Fame game against the Panthers.
He will be starting. He will be starting at some point.
Michael is an Arizona Card. I don't know if he's Michael. If you're watching, what's up? Is an Arizona Cardinals fan.
Yeah.
So
Cardinals got some pieces this year.
They do, man. And I was just watching. I don't know if you've ever watched MMG. He's a Madden YouTuber. He does like Madden rebuilds. He just rebuilt the Cardinals, and he drafted this crazy rookie wide receiver that had 97 speed, 97 excel, off the jump, off the muscle.
Yeah.
And then the year he won, he took 4 seasons. He won the Super Bowl. And he had Tyreek Hill at one point, and the year he won the Super Bowl, he still had Carson Beck and Jeremiah Love, but he had that receiver he had signed. He still had what's that tight end, McBride, and he had signed CeeDee Lamb because CeeDee Lamb was a free agent. In his Madden universe.
And McBride is one of those tight ends that you just really can't cover. Like the way he finds himself open in the red zone. I actually drafted him in fantasy, so I'm kind of very high on him right now. Mm-hmm. But no, I think that the Cardinals have a lot going for them this year for sure. But I do think
fantasy, how many leagues are you in, brother? Are you just in the two that I know about?
yeah, just the two. I was gonna I
I'm
had
in
a
three.
yeah, I want to be in a third one. I just hadn't found one yet, but I wanted to get in yours, bro.
I have two drafts this upcoming weekend.
Do you? I like draft fantasy. It's fun. But yeah,
Brian says USC goes 9-3 and misses the playoffs again, right?
that's
Probably.
yeah, that's
And Lincoln,
exactly what's
and
going
then
to
Lincoln
happen.
Riley gets fired.
Or hired to go somewhere else.
Yeah. Daryl, let me tell you my bold prediction for the NFL.
Yeah, let's hear it. I was hoping you'd get to that. Let's hear it.
The NFC Championship
Okay, wow.
will be the Cowboys versus the Rams.
I thought you'd say that. The Rams won't be there. The Rams are going to fall off. People, no one believes me, but they're going to fall off. Puka's got too many issues. Matthew Stafford has only got so much gas left in the tank. They got talent, but I'm just telling you, I think they're going to
You're
fall
saying
off.
it's going to be Cowboys Seahawks?
No, Seahawks won't be there either.
Cowboys will be.
Cowboys might be.
Bro, the Cowboys get to play a game on Valentine's Day this year. That's crazy.
I think Detroit's going to be back though. I think they're going to play in Detroit.
Don't tell me that.
I know you. I know you don't want to hear it, but they're going to play. I think it's going to be
don't wanna hear
Detroit.
that.
It's going to be them or San Fran.
No, it ain't gonna be San Francisco. That ain't gonna be them. They got too many. They need to turn the electrical substation off. Their owner just got caught in a
That's
soliciting
true. Yeah,
prostitution in a trailer park. Bro,
that's true. That's true.
Count San Fran out.
They got the
but
Stinky
that's my
Pete. They
thing.
got
I
they got
think
they got
it
the
is-
Stinky Pete shirt from Disney.
But it's perfect.
It is.
Perfect for
It's
them
perfect.
because the 49ers are stinky, evil, and soft.
Yes.
Just like Stinky Pete. It's perfect, bro.
Your words, not mine.
Cowboys got Woody, the Pixar goat. So like, the Lions got
That's
Simba.
that's America's toy right there.
It is America's
That's America's toy.
You know, the one that made me the maddest was the fact that the Eagles got Doctor Doom.
That's pretty cool.
Why are y'all giving cool characters to suck ass franchise?
They won the Super Bowl recently, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I stopped paying attention.
The
Anyways, what's your
you know,
your
when
bold
Super Bowl
prediction?
be nice,
Your bold prediction, real quick though. You said it's Cowboys and who? Who is
Cowboys
he?
Rams.
Okay.
NFC Championship.
Okay, AFC.
AFC Championship. Chargers Bills.
Okay, Chargers. Okay, I like
Chargers.
it. I like it.
I think this is the year that Justin Herbert finally turns it on. And,
Hope you're right. I got Jacksonville going pretty good
but
distance as well in the AFC. I think
What
they'll be
if
back.
it was Jacksonville and the Chargers in the AFC Championship?
I mean, it could very well happen.
Sunshine versus Sunshine.
Yeah, I guess it would be, wouldn't it? Wow. Got fucking Sabrina Carpenter versus who's another
Ryan
famous.
Bass.
There you go.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
From Remember Titans.
Exactly.
So
So
everybody's called T-Law since he got in the league, bro.
yeah, I like that. No, I mean my predictions as far as that go, I do. It's so tough to say, right? So like, the reason I'm optimistic about the Cowboys this
Also,
year.
like he said, we can't count the Broncos. Yeah, the Broncos are going to be very good if both stays.
Well, I was thinking about the Broncos too. I definitely don't want
that
to.
defense is nasty.
Yeah, you absolutely can't discount them. Another team you really can't discount on the AFC side is the Texans. The Texans are a good quarterback play away from being contenders for the Super Bowl.
I have concerns
because
about their offense.
They have the best, and I'll stand by this. They have the best defense in the league. They just do.
Oh, I agree.
And it only got better this year.
People.
I've seen it in person. They only got better this year. The Texans are going to be phenomenal on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, they're going to be.
I literally think, and look, this is going to sound crazy, but I almost think that what's their backup? I always forget his name, but he's really, really good.
Dennis
Mills. I watched him. He's competent. He's not gonna go out there and be a superhero, but he will game manage. He will put up 20 points a game, give or take, right? If your defense can play sound enough.
With that offense, like I have my worries about the Texans offense.
Yeah, because they just lost one of their big
CJ
rookies,
Stroud
right?
got kind of that rookie, but they just signed Keyshawn Butte, which I like.
Yeah.
I like that signing for them because Keyshawn Butte is an LSU guy. Obviously.
But the AFC has some very solid defenses. Obviously, you can't count out the Bills. You can't count out the Ravens. The Ravens, I don't know what's going on with them. They got a new head coach. Steelers got Big Mike back there. Steelers swapped out Mike for Mike. I don't know what's going to go happen there. The AFC side is weird. Indiana Jones is going to be back in Indiana this year. He should be healthy. He looked good for about 6 or 7 games last year. So
Dude, they were like what 7-1, and
yeah,
then
yeah,
missed the
yeah,
playoffs. It's crazy.
yeah. So I don't know
But
what the
Daniel Jones of
yeah,
all quarterbacks,
but all
Daniel
that.
Jones, brother.
But on the Cowboys side, because we are Cowboys fans, the thing that has me more optimistic than anything, obviously, we've talked about how nice it is to not have preseason bullshit. Like, to know that Jerry is just allowing shit to happen.
Sorry about the dog.
Oh, I didn't even hear. Just to know that just Jerry is allowing shit to happen and not having a big contract dispute is huge. But the thing that excites me the most, and there was a stat I saw where, like, last preseason, obviously, preseason is preseason. There's only so much you can do with it. Matt Eberflus defense put up through 2 games, let up like 60 something points, and through two, Christian Parker has put up only allowed 20 points. I've said this all last year. We weren't on the show for me to say it, but I was texting you about it every damn week. The problem was Matt Eberflus. The problem was the play calling. Right, there was talent there, but the big thing was just guys not being in position, being at third and short, and then DBs playing like 10 yards off their man. Like, what the fuck are we doing? The ball's gonna come out fast. It's just little things like that. The scheming is better, and I think you pair that with Dallas's offense, we could go the distance.
And we got Caleb Downs.
And you got Caleb Downs. Doesn't hurt.
Had the best draft.
You got Von.
Darryl.
You got Von Miller in there. No big deal.
Von Miller, and he offered.
Yeah.
A lifetime of free chicken for the number 40 jersey.
I'm just saying, man.
Von Miller's a chicken farmer.
And not that Von's going to be a game breaker at this point in his career, but
I need you to listen.
All right, let's hear it.
I need you to listen. Do you hear that?
Yes.
You don't hear anything.
No, you don't.
Because this offseason from the Cowboys has been silent.
Yeah.
It's been radio silent.
When's the last time that was the
case? Are they going to extend George Pickens? And then we're like, no, he's going to play on the franchise tag. And then he signed his franchise tag like 3 days later.
Yeah.
Done.
He's supposed to play ball.
And then we just, on a random Tuesday, we just extended Quinnen Williams.
George Pickens reminds me of Danny Rojas from fucking
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. He just shows up. He's like, I just like to play football. He just shows up and plays, man.
Dude, but like, it's been quiet. Dude,
Yeah.
The biggest thing that drama-wise that happened to the Cowboys in the offseason was Tony Romo getting a DUI.
Yeah, and he's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, can we talk about that?
Brother.
Have you seen the video where like they ask him
crazy.
if he's had concussions and he just kind of goes, it's been a while. But it's been a while.
Like,
Yeah.
not recently. But
Not recently.
Dude, I saw a TikTok edit. It was that clip, and she was like, "Any concussions recently? Any concussions?" And he was like, "Not recently, but some in the past." And then it cut to his highlights over the song "Drinking Problem." By
Yeah. So good, man. I hope he comes back. I hope he gets back on commentary.
Again, it's preseason, but for what it's worth, the last time the Cowboys were 2-0 in the preseason was 2007. And we went 13-3 and got the 1 seed that year.
Hey, the last time that what year was that? Was that
2007?
Oh, okay. The last time that Tony Romo was put out of commission before the year was the year Dak took over, and then we went to the playoffs. So
yeah, and we lost to the Packers.
It's
and
not
Aaron
important.
Rodgers
It's not important. I'm sorry about that.
so-
We got to the playoffs. That's all that matters.
Yeah, we got to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, look, I know there's the whole trope about this is our year thing from Cowboys fans, but like this year genuinely.
This year, I don't feel like I'm just saying it. I've said it in the past because I'm like, I want to be right in case it is. But this year,
I'm like, brother, we have a brutal schedule, brutal.
which is
But
good.
like, you look at week 1, we got the Giants. I think that's a win. Week 2, we play the Commanders. I think that's a win. Shout out to my coworker Fernando. If he's watching, he is a Washington fan. So
We actually don't play week 5 out of respect for Jaden Daniels.
we don't play week 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got the Giants.
Biggest. So and then we played the Ravens
in Brazil, which is really cool. A game like that you gotta
I'll be
toss.
crazy, but I think that's a winnable game.
Yeah, I think you gotta toss that game as
It's
a
like 50-50.
just because it's in Brazil, right?
And like, there's not gonna be a home field advantage for either.
Mm-hmm.
And, the Ravens are the Ravens, right? They're gonna be really good. They're gonna have a great defense.
I actually circle the Texans as the biggest red flag so far. Like I think there is a very real chance we win these 3 games, but the Texans is the one that I really circle.
But here's my thing about the Texans, right? if their offense is on, that's going to be a great game. But I think the Texans will win.
Mm-hmm.
But if we get to C.J. Stroud that we had
And
last
he
year,
hadn't figured it out yet.
and he hasn't figured it out yet by week
Mm-hmm.
4, they're not going to outscore the Cowboys. It's just not going to happen with our offense. Like, it's just, and if our defense is even like middle of the pack and can stop them a few times, and we outscore them, like, this is going to sound crazy. But and then so the next week after the Texans, we play the Eagles in Philly, I think.
No, after
Right.
the Texans, we have Tampa Bay at home, and that's a Thursday night
I
game.
think we win that game.
So that'll be a short week. So that'll be tough, but I think it is winnable.
But you got to think about it, they're only going to Houston.
Right.
It's a short week, but they're like 5 hours away. You know?
We go to that is true. That's almost a home game. We go to Green Bay, and that is in October. So the nice thing about that is
we win that game.
It's not going to be bitter cold yet, right? So you have the weather
No.
going for you, but it is
But
it's tough to say.
I think we win that game because we had the worst defense in the league last year, and we tied with them.
Right. Yeah, seriously. I think if you have
If our defense gets marginally better, and Michael Parsons isn't going to play until like November, so if our defense gets
he's still out of
better,
commission,
we can
isn't he?
stop them once or twice and score on them the way we did last year, I think we win that game.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's going to happen, but there is entirely, because I've read this book before, there is entirely a world where the Dallas Cowboys start the season 7-0 and lose to the Cardinals because we can't beat the Cardinals for some reason.
Exactly.
We're 2 of 8 in our last 10 games against the Cardinals.
Isn't that weird?
I do think we beat the Cardinals this year, though.
It is at home.
Yeah, it was at home last year too, brother. Mm-hmm. I think.
It was. Then you got the Colts, which should be a very interesting game. You got the Niners. You got to go to Indy for the Colts game. You got Niners at home, Titans at home, Philly at home. You go to Seattle.
Philly at home on Thanksgiving.
You go to Seattle. And then you go to Los Angeles for the stadium, which actually I kind of happy about that because, and again, this is a long shot, right? But if you're going to LA is where the Super Bowl is. At least you get to go, if you're going to make the Super Bowl, at least you get to go play there, feel it out, understand it, see what it's like. Really tiny thing, but cool, right?
Rams fans don't really sell that stadium out like Rams fans
right, yeah.
Chargers fans do.
Exactly.
But like, there's a lot of Cowboys fans in California, so like, it might be like
America's
50-50.
team. Then you got Jacksonville at home. That's gonna be tough as shit. You got the Giants. You got Washington. So in theory, these two are very winnable.
When it comes to I think the Cowboys are gonna win the NFC East this year. I think we split with Philly like we always do. I think we lose in Philly, but we win at home on Thanksgiving, and we sweep New York and Washington. The only way we don't sweep New York and Washington is if we've ran a gauntlet and we end up winning a bunch of games and we get right there to the end of the season. We've already locked up the division and maybe the 1 seed. I know this is high talk, but I think it's possible, man. It's just, you have Caleb down here. And here's why I like Christian Parker. Speaking of the Cowboys defense, you know where Christian Parker was in 2021?
Tell me.
With the Broncos. Under Vic Fangio. Guess where Vic Fangio's at now? With the Eagles.
Yep.
I guess who was with the Broncos in 2021 with Christian Parker and Vic Fangio?
Who dat?
Von Miller.
Yep. So that battery's there.
The thing this Cowboys team, and I was just talking to somebody else I was talking to a Broncos fan about this 2 weeks ago. The thing this Cowboys team has is continuity. And that's the thing the Cowboys struggle with a lot. We got second year under Brian Schottenheimer. I know we have a new defensive coordinator. But he's 34. He's young.
You have youth. You have forward thinking.
You have forward thinking. And he has no previous ties to the Jones family, at all.
Exactly.
So, and they say this dude, doesn't sleep, and he's, always in the film room. And, he's kind of a nut, which, coach.
You want that. You want that, right? Yeah.
I want him to be the next Brian Flores, but which means he won't be here for that long because he's going to go get a head coaching job somewhere.
Right. Mark my words, he'll be the next. Mark my words, he will be the next head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You think so?
That's my hot take. I think that's where he ends up in 2 years from now. I think he has a solid year this year. He's even better next year. Then he's off to Pittsburgh after Big Mike completely shits the bed there for 2 years. That's my opinion. That's my thought.
Yeah,
watch out for the Bears too. The Bears are going to be good this year.
Speaking of the Bears, another thing I wanted to
the Bears,
but just a whole we got the
Speaking of pancakes, have you seen airplanes before?
We got the Nike Rivalries uniform drop today
Ah, damn.
for the NFC North and the AFC South. And
Ooh.
by far the best one are the Houston Texans.
Well, first of all,
by a landslide.
let's look at the Bears. The Bears. I like it.
I like the Bears because I like orange, but a lot of people said they didn't like them. But also, I didn't think it was possible. I think the Packers have the worst looking uniforms in the league, and that's not me just being biased because I don't like the Packers. I really appreciate the fact that they keep that like mesh concept and they use that small business to provide their jerseys. I'm super fine with that, but they're ugly. I didn't think you could make those jerseys any uglier. These rivalries jerseys made them uglier, and I'm just like, brother, it's.
I think if I had to pick a team in the NFC other than the Cowboys, I'd pick the Bears.
And then we also got the.
Look at Green Bay's. Green Bay's look like a high school team.
The Vikings looks good too, dude. It's
the
like
Texans
purple
is
and like gold.
The Texans is very Houston. Very Houston. I like it.
I wish they'd buy them colors back from the.
Oh, I do too. I like the Vikings.
From what you call it.
I do like the Vikings. Hang on, I want to find like the actual uniforms.
I need to turn my.
It just has the
camera ever so slightly. I feel like I'm.
No, you're good.
Got too much of my living room open to the.
Hang on, you might have just.
To the side of the thing.
We might have just fucked it. No, you want to go back to where you were. You were good, brother.
Okay. Okay.
Hang on a second. Let me pull these bad boys up.
Yeah, it showed too much of the wall. My bad.
No, you're good.
I feel like there's too much space out over here that we were seeing. But,
I wanted to see the Texans ones because you said those are pretty juicy. I feel like I saw.
Yeah, Texans. They're so good. They're so good. And when they did the little announcement video, they played Tops Drop by Fat Pat, like the beat behind it. Oh, it's so good. They had a bunch of like Houston icons in like the video.
I'm into that. I'm into that.
Old Texans players and Houston rappers like Bun B and Slim Thug and.
Yeah, I'm honestly into it. I'm with you. I think these colors do need to come back.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely. You ain't even got to change back to the Oilers. Just buy the colors and the history back.
I'm a Texan sympathizer. I would love to see that be done well.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man.
I sympathize with any team in the state of Texas except the Rangers.
Right. I have my reservations as well. All right. Well, we got a little bit of time left before I got to bounce, but I do want to, because we have games, we should pick scores, brother.
We do have games.
We should pick scores.
Are we talking college or are we talking NFL preseason?
Just college right now because we
got week 0 this weekend.
We got week 0. All right, game number 1, Saturday, August 29th, the first actual the kickoff, the first game of the year. 2:00 NBC. We got San Jose State and USC.
USC.
Give me the Trojans.
Spartans, that'll be a good game.
It will be.
Just had the Odyssey come out this summer. That'd be good.
Hell yeah. I bet they'll all watch this game before the game. San Jose State really coming off of a lot of losses last year. Yeah, this is not just a
green
good
and yellow as a color combination. I just don't like the Packers, bro. Oregon is fine.
Yeah, no, this is not just USC versus a quote unquote lesser opponent. This is potentially a very bad San Jose program right now. So
yeah, they're not.
All right, Pete, give me USC. Arkansas and Mizzou. Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions and Mizzou Tigers.
I thought you were talking about the Razorbacks for a second. No, Mizzou.
Yeah, give me the Tigers. But imagine a week 1 upset of one of these games. Let's just do this. We got some games here, Spencer. We got some games here. Let's just say I talked to God a minute ago and he gave me some spoilers. We got San Jose USC. We got Arkansas Pine Bluff Mizzou. We got Idaho and Utah. And then we got, I think we will have called games by this point. So those are our 3 opening games. Of those 3, which one do you reckon has the biggest chance to actually be an upset between Mizzou, Arkansas, Pine Bluff, USC, San Jose State, and Idaho and Utah?
San Jose State and USC, but it's not going to happen.
You think so? You think that's the highest chance?
Yeah, it's the highest.
What you know about the
Idaho's
Vandals?
Not beating Utah. Idaho's not beating Utah. Idaho's the FCS team now. They're the only team in college football history that has relegated themselves back down to the FCS. They were FCS for a while, then they moved up to the FBS, and they went back down.
They said, "Get me out of here. I can't do it." Yeah, Utah does look pretty good. That's gonna be. Yeah, you might
Also,
be
I'd like to
right.
say I do like this new logo you designed for us. I
Oh,
enjoyed
thank you,
it quite a
man.
bit.
Yeah, it took me about 10 minutes. I had a thought. I was like, what if we made it? What if we made it to football? So that's what
It's
it
a
did.
football
It's a
podcast.
football podcast. So, all right, well, bet. Well, there's our picks. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm with you. I think San Jose. Give me San Jose State if we're gonna pick an upset.
If it had to pick an upset, it'd be
If I
that one.
had to pick an upset, it'd be that one. So,
It ain't happening, brother.
well, week 0, baby. We're back. Football is back.
Did my camera freeze or was? Oh,
No, you're good. You're good.
cool. We're
Uh,
back, baby.
Spencer, a pleasure as always.
Tuesday. It might be Tuesdays, might be Wednesdays. But
Every week we'll be in here talking college football,
we'll be in
talking
here
NFL.
every week, some kind of something, talking some ball. Brian, is there a TCU game? Does TCU play this weekend?
I thought there was a TCU game. Hang on a second.
Who do they play?
Wait. Let me do this. Oh, hang on. This is top 25.
Oh,
I
no,
want-
you gotta do all of them, brother. I was gonna say there's more games than that.
Give me.
Week 0. I know Hawaii always plays week 0.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hang on a second. Hang
Remember,
on.
like 2 years ago, when Hawaii started the season at like midnight, like
Okay.
something crazy.
This is going to be a very fun game. This is the Dublin game at 11 a.m. our time, and this is actually the opener. This is North Carolina and TCU. We got the Tar Heels. We got the Frogs.
That's a good setting. That's a good color combination game.
I mean,
good.
We have the analytics say it could be anybody. Tar Heels had a bit of a tougher closeout of the season last
Give me the
year,
Horned Frogs.
but it's a new year.
Give me the Horned Frogs.
Give me the Tar Heels.
Shout out Max Duggan. I saw a highlight video of his the other day. That man was a dog.
Give me the Tar Heels here. I don't know why. I just feel like the North Carolina boys are going to adjust to the flight better than the Texas boys are. I don't know why. I feel this way. But that's just my hunch. So, yeah, that should be fun. Regardless, there's going to be a lot of drinking that game. It's going to be a lot of fun. People are going to be having a good time. Yeah, give me the Tar
I
Heels.
think College Game Day is going to be there potentially.
We also got NC State and Virginia that same
Give me
day.
Cavaliers.
Yeah, same.
Give me Cavaliers.
We got Jacksonville State and North Dakota State. Give me the Bison.
Give me the Bison.
Other ones of note: New Mexico
Bison,
State.
Excuse me. Give me the Bison.
The Bison. Give me Florida State and Mexico State. Give me New Mexico State to upset Florida State
Ain't happening.
and
Brother.
completely shake their entire year. Memphis and UNLV. Ooh, yeah, give me Memphis.
Memphis. That'll
That's,
be a good game though.
that's kind of the only ones. Oh, Colorado and Georgia Tech. Hey, that should be interesting.
Ooh. Give me Georgia Tech. Shout out Haynes King.
He needs to be the starter for
Haynes King,
Carolina. He needs to be the
I don't
solid.
think he'll
No,
start
he needs to
much,
be
but
the
he needs to be.
he needs to be the backup.
He needs to be starting for somebody. Hell, send him to freaking. Who needs a quarterback?
See, I'm
Stanford,
curious to
Hawaii.
see what Georgia looks like without Haynes King, though, because I felt like he was their entire identity, you know.
He was their entire identity.
But then again, this might be an ass off this game.
You think so?
Give me Georgia Tech in a 6-3 affair.
Okay.
Yeah, give me
I'm
the.
also
Give me
gonna take Georgia Tech.
yeah, I like it.
But the Brian said Stanford and Hawaii. Yeah, give me the Bows.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Stanford and Hawaii.
Yeah.
I agree with you though.
That's gonna be the late night game, Stanford and Hawaii, because it's probably at Hawaii. If I had to guess.
I think we have actually started into okay. So all the other games we're gonna get to next week. So we'll have those called next week. So yeah.
And then the week after that, we might have to take a 1 week gap, and then because
because you're gonna be on your cruise. That's fine.
I'm gonna be on a cruise. So maybe, but I might be able to get Wi-Fi. We could
We'll figure it out.
do something.
You could
Or we could put we could do like a little pre-recorded. Hey, this is our games. This is what we're picking. But the NFL doesn't start until I get
Much
back
later.
on the 12th. The NFL starts the next day, so we're not gonna miss. We're gonna miss 1 week of NFL picks, but we can react to the week 1 games, obviously.
Yeah.
And if we record on Tuesday, we'll be able to react to the Monday night game.
Exactly.
So we'll be good.
Hell yeah.
So, but anyway.
All right, brother.
I had one more story. If you have a
yeah,
second.
tell me.
Look it up. The Shiaz Pete. He is a backup offensive lineman for the Dallas Cowboys.
Good bull.
He is the first member. I'm sorry about the dog. He is the first member of the Navajo Nation to play in the NFL. He's not the first Native American, but he is the first Native American who is a member of the Navajo Nation to play. He is 6'9", like 300 something pounds. And when the Cowboys played the Cardinals in Arizona, a lot of members of the Navajo Nation showed up to watch him play, and he gave a really, really good post-game speech in the locker room. If you haven't seen it, go look it up. Just if you've never heard like natives talk,
dude,
the way they talk and their cadence, it's
like
it
every
makes you want to run through a brick wall.
dude, like every word has its own soul. You know, like
Yeah.
he said, and I
It's
quote,
not-
"Fate brought us here as strangers, but this game, this star, this team will make us brothers." Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking win a Super Bowl. Oh my God,
Yeah,
brother.
dude.
I can't hear you
And
right now, but
maybe-
holy shit.
Maybe if we sign him, we'll reverse whatever curse that
Bro.
was put upon us because we built the stadium on some old native.
The curse is
burial
getting
ground or
broken.
something.
The curse is getting
I
broken,
don't know,
brother.
but anyway,
get-
go look that up.
We need this guy.
Yeah, we do need this guy.
Sign him today.
Anyway, Daryl, we're back. I'm so glad we're back to doing this.
Let the good times roll, brother.
This first episode was kind of fly by the seat of our pants. We'll be a little bit more.
We also had to
polished.
remember how to get the stream set up and
We
shit.
had to, we
We'll
had
be
to
back.
remember how to do this. We've been, we haven't done it in since like January.
It's
The
been a
last
minute.
episode we uploaded was the one in January of 24, the week the Cowboys played the Bills.
Yeah,
So
that's right. Wow.
yeah, because that was because the Cowboys went to the.
Hey, that shit don't matter, man. We're back now. It's a different year. It's
Yeah,
a new.
we're
It's a.
back. So,
Let's get
anyway.
it, man. Hell yeah.
But if you were here watching, any of my coworkers that are in here, I'll see and talk to y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching. Brian,
Thanks for dropping
glad
by,
to have you
Brian, my
back.
man. Spencer,
our
love you,
Oregon
brother.
Ducks plug, Pac-12 plug, former Pac-12. He's Big Ten plug now. But Daryl, I'll talk to you in a little bit, and see y'all back next
XOXO.
week.
Gossip girl.